There's good. Then there's sticky, sweet, spicy, double your napkins, don't even share with your own best friend. General So Good. Introducing General Soul Sauce for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Let's do it.
Come on, Dad, get me.
Oh, nice play. All right, go. There you go.
So cute. At Ally, we're helping millions save more for the things that matter most to them. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an Ally.
Get back to work.
Did you know that your garage door is the single biggest object on your home? So if you're looking to add some curb appeal, it's a perfect place to start.
And right now, you can get 12 months same as cash. At Dover & Company, we carry the area's largest selections from top manufacturers. And don't forget to ask about our openers and accessories. We have it all, from battery backup, remotes, keypads, and OHD Anywhere that allows you to control and monitor your garage door from anywhere with your smartphone.
Dover & Company, your hometown garage door company since 1936.
So you're banana bread experts.
At this point. I'm Annie. I'm Morgan. And this is our banker, Dennis.
Hi, I'm Dennis. They came in and were looking for financing. They needed some seed money to get the business going.
I was with him when I got the news that we had gotten into our dream retailer. I said, you allowed us to get here.
I live vicariously through all my customers, and this was just incredible. I could share in that victory with them.
It sounds like you made that victory possible.
I had a little something to do with it.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
At Dort Financial Credit Union, we believe in fulfilling our members' dreams and care deeply about supporting our community.
Without amazing partners like Dort Financial Credit Union, we would not be able to do what we do. And that's truly the backbone of our organization, is having those partnerships and community relationships.
From supporting community events to our employee volunteers, we are passionate about giving back to organizations that are important to you and helping make our community a great place to live, work, and play.
What makes Snyder Financial unique is that we're a family-run financial advisory firm.
Our clients enjoy working with us because we're a family. We understand family and relationships.
We absolutely find joy in building relationships with our clients.
And we really want to help them feel educated and feel empowered with their planning.
The level of service and commitment that we have to our clients, that's what we put above everything else.
Snyder Financial, a proud sponsor of the Flint City Bucks.
Beat up sweet chili lime sauce has 3 perfect ingredients. Sweet, chili, lime. People keep telling us sweet isn't an ingredient. How these wings get sweet then? Introducing new sweet chili lime for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Every small business has expenses as it grows. Whether you're a farmer, a wedding planner, or anything in between, PFCU can help. With a suite of business services, we can help build your business.
Don't just burn calories, torch those little suckers. Base Camp Fitness Troy opening up this March will help you get maximum results in half the time. Our intensity intervals of cardio and strength training will supercharge your calorie burn all in just 35 minutes. Make sure to lock in our founders rate and claim your 2-week risk-free trial by scanning the QR code on your screen. Base Camp Fitness Troy, located at 443 East Big Beaver Road in Troy, Michigan.
Hi, my name is Paul Tinian. I'm with the Michigan Jaguars. I'd like to welcome all of you to Michigan Jaguars Monthly and thank Jonathan for the invitation to be here on MSN. Just wanted to let everybody know that this will be an inside look at our club, and every month we'll be providing some new hosts and maybe some new guests that we're inviting in to get a better idea of what's going on in and around.
Welcome to Michigan Stars Elite Podcast provided by Michigan Soccer Network. My name is Erwin van Elst. I'm the Director of Coaching for Michigan Stars Elite, and I'm here today with our General Manager, Dan Chun.
Thank you for stopping by the Michigan Soccer Network. To not miss out on any of the action, all you have to do is simply hit the subscribe button, and that way you're notified every time we bring new content or go live. Thanks for stopping by.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
The kind of forgotten pillar, right, of sports, right, where like we always talk about it. We always say that the mental edge is the difference because everyone's, athletic, technical, tactical at a certain level, but we don't actually spend a ton of time on it necessarily, right? So, kind of talk to me about that. Do you feel like I can see there being huge benefits to all the kids and all the families from a just socialization and collective mental health standpoint with these conversations? And then also
Are you looking to grow here in 2023? Let the Michigan Soccer Network help you and your restaurant fill more seats. Help you and your law firm get new clients. Help you and your dental practice find more patients. Find more roofing customers for this upcoming summer. And to help you and your medical practice find new patients. To learn more or get started, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com.
I work in nursing home, I work in the restaurant, and I own my own food truck. And I banquet Huntington. I used to always look at that sign, come on, own your own home. So one day I just said, okay, I'm gonna go talk to the banker. And he didn't tell me, no, it's not possible. He told me anything was possible. And that made me feel good. Hi, I'm Veronica, and this is my banker, Roger. He's awesome. He's a good guy.
Minnesota an early strike, 1-0.
Somehow stays out. Is this a back heel? And that one goes in. Hello, everybody, and welcome here once again into historic Atwood Stadium on the campus of Kettering University for today's USLW Central Conference Championship game between the Minnesota Aurora FC and Indy 11. My name's Jonathan Turner alongside Lexi Ayala and the third member of our team, Joanna Tuttle, down on the sideline, and we're excited to bring this matchup to you here on this Saturday afternoon. Teams are getting ready here, and this is a matchup from last year's quarterfinal matchup where Indy 11 fell 2-1 to Aurora FC, who went on to went on all the way to the finals and lost in the championship match 2-1. So Lexi, Minnesota Aurora here looking to punch their ticket into the semifinals next week, and Indy 11 looking for a little bit of revenge.
100%. Games like this, these athletes are going to have a chip on their shoulder. This is a revenge game, and it happened last year in the playoffs is where these two teams met. It all gets to repeat itself this year. We'll see if history changes or history repeats itself.
No question about that. Let's take a look here at the away team here in Indy 11. Indy 11 comes into this one 9 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie. They finished first in the Valley Division. They beat Flint City here this past Thursday, 3-0. They lost to Minnesota again last year in those quarterfinals, 2-1. Revenge on their mind. As we now take a look here at the home side in Minnesota Aurora. Again, 13 games unbeaten. They are 26-1-1 in their first 28 games in their existence. That is a phenomenal record. They beat Chicago City 1-0 on Thursday and beat Indy 11 again in the 2022 playoffs and lost to Tormenta FC in the finals last year at home. Looking to get their way back in there once again here, Lexi.
Minnesota was also without Hannah Adler in the midfield. Sophie French, another key midfield player, and Yelena Zbilic in the last game against Chicago City. They have a couple of those players back today, so that could also really change things for Minnesota Aurora.
That it will. As we now take a look here at some of the highlights here from this past Thursday. As you can see there, that PK in the first half, only goal in that game against Chicago City.
By Ariana Del Moro. Beautiful goal there. The insurance that Minnesota needed to move on.
And then obviously another PK to start the second game off. That one by Grace Barr. That one in the 14th minute. And, and then, hey, Dinanet, ESPN number 4, top 10 on Thursday. Sam Dewey getting a goal, making it 2-0 there in the 43rd. And then Soderstrom giving the third and final goal there in that matchup on Thursday, and that's where the Thursday ended, and it's a whole new day here. It's a beautiful day here. Rain is in the forecast a little bit here on this Saturday, but hopefully it'll hold off and we can get a nice, good championship game. 71 degrees here right now in Michigan as we're just moments away from the start of this match. So we're going to step aside here for one quick break. We come back, we'll get things rolling. You're watching the USLW Central Conference Championships right here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
There's good. Then there's sticky, sweet, spicy, double your napkins. Don't even share with your own best friend. General So Good. Introducing General Soul Sauce for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
At Dort Financial Credit Union, we believe in fulfilling our members' dreams and care deeply about supporting our community.
Without amazing partners like Dort Financial Credit Union, we would not be able to do what we do. And that's truly the backbone of our organization, is having those partnerships and community relationships.
From supporting community events to our employee volunteers, we are passionate about giving back to organizations that are important to you and helping make our community a great place to live, work, and play.
What makes Snyder Financial unique is that we're a family-run financial advisory firm.
Our clients enjoy working with us because we're a family. We understand family and relationships.
We absolutely find joy in building relationships with our clients.
And we really want to help them feel educated and feel empowered with their planning.
The level of service and commitment that we have to our clients, that's what we put above everything else.
Snyder Financial, a proud sponsor of the Flint City Bucks.
Don't just burn calories, torch those little suckers. Base Camp Fitness Troy, opening up this March, will help you get maximum results in half the time. Our intensity intervals of cardio and strength training will supercharge your calorie burn, all in just 35 minutes. Make sure to lock in our founder's rate and claim your 2-week risk-free trial by scanning the QR code on your screen. Base Camp Fitness Troy, located at 443 East Big Beaver Road in Troy, Michigan.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
Their first uniform. Their first number. Their first teammate. Their first...
Welcome back here into Atwood Stadium, and all of you there joining us from Minnesota and Fox 9. We're live here watching the USLW Central Conference Championship live here on the Michigan Soccer Network alongside Alexiella. I'm Jonathan Turner, joining Tuttle, the third member of our team, as the walk-on taking place right now here. Indy 11 taking on Minnesota Aurora FC. This is a rematch from last year's semifinal matchup in the round of 16. Redemption, revenge on the mind of Indy 11. Minnesota Aurora has their own plan, making their way back to the finals. But we're going to pass it off to the public address announcer here now, and we'll be back in a moment.
LW match between Indy 11 and Minnesota Aurora. Let's meet today's starting lineup. First, for Indy 11, number 5, Grace Maher. Number 9, Catherine Soderstrom. Number 10, Addie Chester. Number 12, Madison Williams. Number 13, Jenna Chatterton. Number 14, Lizzie Sexton. Number 16, Ella Rogers. Number 20, Anika Schmidt. Number 21, Sam Dewey. Number 22, Greta Krasula. And starting in goal, number 1, Nona Reason. And now for the starting lineup for the Minnesota Aurora. Number 2, Mackenzie Longot. Number 4, Morgan Stone. Number 12, Abby Ostrom. Number 13, Maya Hansen. Number 15, Tiana Harris. Number 16, Addison Wickers. Number 19, Mariah Wen. Number 20, Kat Rapp. Number 21, Yelena Zibelich. Number 27, Kelly Kafusi. Starting goal, number 0, Amanda Porbach. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, will you please stand and remove your caps as we honor America and those defending our country with the singing of our national anthem. Performed this afternoon by Latina Martin from the Flint Institute of Music.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets reckless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Another beautiful rendition there from Latina Martin, the national anthem. As we take a look here at the starting 11 for Indy 11. Same 11 we saw basically here this past Thursday. None Reason in goal, Grace Barr, Catherine Soderstrom, Addie Chester, Madison Williams, Jenna Chatterton, the new addition into this lineup, Lizzie Sexton, Ella Rogers, Annika Schmidt, Sam Dewey, who had that number 4 top-ranked goal on ESPN here this past Thursday, and Greta Krzula in the 11. Let's take a look now at the 11 for Minnesota Aurora FC. Amanda Porbach in goal here once again. Mackenzie Langdock, Morgan Stone, Abigail Ostrom, Maya Henson, Tiana Harris, Addison Wickers, Maria Wen, Catherine Rapp, Yelena Zbilic, and Kelsey Kafusi in the lineup here today once again for Minnesota Aurora FC. 13-0 this season, 61 goals on the season for the Aurora FC. And your match officials, Megan Brosser is your center official. Assistant referee 1, Christine Lindsay, Ashley Digit, and Caitlin Gerbach is your 4th official. As both teams here doing those pre-game excitement, those cheers, Lexi. Excitement here, just moments away from a championship matchup that will send either of these two teams into the semifinals next weekend.
I love it. Both of these teams are pretty flamboyant, too, with their celebrations. When they score, they let out that confidence, do a little dance. I love to see it.
We're waiting here for... We're just waiting here moments for these two teams to get ready. And we have a poll right now on the Michigan Soccer Network YouTube channel. Right now, 53 total votes in. Indy 11 leading the way with 53% of your votes. Who's going to win this championship? Aurora FC with 47% of your votes. Indy 11 will be in the blue kits with the checkered blue front jerseys, and in the all teal,
good job, Forth. Way to really help out.
Aurora FC. They'll be going left to right on your screen, will Aurora, and Indy going right to left. This championship match underway here from Atwood Stadium. Sexton will start with the ball here for Indy 11, who won 3-0 this past Thursday over Flint City AFC as this ball is switched, looking for Soderstrom. Scored the third and final goal in that match on Thursday. We'll see. Poorbaugh got her first touch of the game with a goal kick. Lexi, and she's a phenomenal goalkeeper.
Absolutely. And Indy 11 starting in a traditional 4-3-3. Talked to Indy 11's head coach, Paul Dolinsky. He said in order to win this game, we just have to stay disciplined, stay sharp, play our game.
Back to Poorbaugh. Plays at Penn State. Holds a high school record in clean sheets back in Westerville, Ohio. He's played over 800 minutes this season in goal for Minnesota.
A 2020 All-American as well in high school. She also has a sister, Grace, though, who currently attends Penn State as well. She's a student manager for the women's soccer program there, so that's pretty cool.
Langdock looks to play ball up this near side. Indy 11 works around that back line. Indy 11 did a really good job against Flint City AFC, really compacting that back line and shutting down any offensive attack from the AFC side. Is now here comes Aurora looking to put this one in, and that one's going to go out for the first corner of the match. Something they do really well is draw corners. 105th corner here of the season for Minnesota Aurora.
Absolutely, and Minnesota Aurora just does such a really good job at staying high in the press and pushing forward so that they can win that one-on-one matchup and get something going on the other side.
Here comes the corner, and this, somehow it's off an Indy 11 defender and then cleared out back to that far side. When Harris collides there with Chester, and that's a foul.
Harris is a tough player out there, and Indy 11 just has to be prepared for the physicality that Minnesota Aurora brings.
First foul of the match. And they're going to press here, Aurora FC, something that Nicole Lukic mentioned that they're going to continue to do is press this back line and force turnovers.
Absolutely. Aurora FC is never going to give Indy 11 just the time and space to hold it by their back line and wait to figure out something, send something aerially over the top. Minnesota Aurora is not going to let that happen like Indy 11 got to do against Flint City AFC.
So Maya Henson will take this free kick about 23 yards outside, away from the goal here. From Savage, Minnesota. I believe she'll take a shot here, Lexi. This one will be a lost shot right off the crossbar and then hits off the field goal upright. Not a bad shot at all there from Hansen.
Ooh, had the whistle not come up from hitting the crossbar. That's the thing as well about Minnesota Aurora is they pack everything in so tight in situations like that. So in case of a rebound situation, they can get a second touch on it and a second chance opportunity.
This ball played. Poorbaugh will clear this one away.
Poorbaugh, one of the only goalkeepers on this Aurora roster that likes to play with her feet and plays really well with her feet.
Well, this ball into 6, and that's trouble, but right into the hands of Poorbaugh.
Nice header, though, from, I believe, Maddie Williams, the forward for Indy 11. Just not quite enough heat on that header.
Ball played up over midfield. settle it back and maintain possession will Aurora FC. Just 6 minutes into this game. Hardware day here for either team. Ball played back and good work as this one still stays on. Nope, they're going to call it out.
Good idea, though, by Aurora to try to work it up the right side. They weren't finding anything there. Chester held strong on that opposite side, so they bring it back, pull the defense forward, and then try to cross it to the opposite side. You'll see them do that quite a bit.
This part of the match brought to you by Granite City Food and Brewery. Eat good eats, drink good drinks, have good times. Harris now over midfield. This Barr now will play this back to Reason. Sexton plays it back. Indy 11 coached by Paul Dolinsky. We talked about it in the opener. These two teams played each other last year in the round of 16. Minnesota Aurora came away with a win there, 2-1. It's only the second time in history these two teams have seen each other. And in the comments, someone said this is a long time of more games coming their way. You'll see a lot more of this. This ball played over top, looking for Williams. She tracks it down. Williams puts a shot, and that one collapsed Dave there for Poorball.
Such a high IQ out of Poorball. She was edging out toward Williams initially and saw that she wouldn't have time to get to it. Poorball immediately running backwards, tracking as quickly as she can to get back into the goal, be a safe spot, safe zone, and stops that no problem from Williams.
So swing out wide. Gonna put it on this side of the field, but broken up.
Chester wanted that call. Meanwhile, Indy 11 sagging back a bit here, just allowing Minnesota FC's back line to do what they want with it, giving them the space, sitting back ready for defense.
Good work, now Chester. Indy 11 now on the counter, looking for Williams. Can Williams get there? She cannot as Poorball comes away with it.
Poorball already showing why she gets that starting nod in goal. She does such a good job at just making the right decision. She's so fundamentally sound. Was a great ball and opportunity there out of Indy 11 as well, but Poorball just so solid.
Good ball played by Poorball over midfield. Good physical play here on this near side. Sexton and Hansen. Sexton goes down. Hansen now has it. Good work. Puts us across, but no one there.
Hansen just never gives up on the play. She's so physically strong and sneaky with it.
That one poked out on that far side. Wynn was the closest player for Aurora FC as that one went to that far side from Hansen.
So we're already seeing early on how Indy 11 and Minnesota Aurora play two pretty different ways when it comes to that high press.
And you're seeing it. Both teams look at the double here into defensive third. And that high press from Aurora is going to create problems defensively here for Indy 11. Ball one back. Good work. Out wide Langdock. That one's blocked and out of play. Ball put in right at reason.
Good turn by Zbilic.
Ball played inside and I'll play it up towards midfield. Both these teams trying to find possession here in the middle of the field. Not been easy so far.
Aurora plays so far up that even their back line is in the midfield.
Grace Barr, she scored that penalty shot for Indy 11 on Thursday. As this ball looked over the top, Harris gets a head on it. Can Langdock keep it on? No, she can't.
I do like the idea by Indy 11 to go over the top, especially when the press is so high. You can get those balls to go over the back line and just let your forwards run, your strikers.
I'll put back towards midfield. And Schmidt. There's a force one back in and one back. I was looking for Hansen and just too much.
And excuse us, that is a correction on Schmidt. She was recently married, so that's Anika Creel now. Congratulations on the marriage.
Oh, ball over the top. And good work. That was Sam Dewey. The ball was intended for, but cleared away defensively.
Really nice by Langdock. Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week in 2021. She was such a huge component of the University of Minnesota squad, and she shows you there why she can hold that fort down so well even in one-on-one situations.
Owen deflects. They wanted a handball. They're not going to get it. This poor ball comes up with it. That was Chatterton. Took that strike.
Good to see Chatterton back in the starting lineup. On Thursday, she didn't start in that game because she was on a good old summer vacation, but she got back in time for the second half of action. Today, she's back in that starting lineup, ready to go.
When tied up on that far side, Chatterton, foul called. That one hits the ref, and that's gonna come back. I'm not a big fan of this rule.
No.
You know, you hit the ref, you kept playing. Now it's a drop ball, and the game comes to a stop, and just not a big fan of this rule change. There's some rule changes you like, but this is one of them I'm not a big fan of.
I agree.
Play back to Barr. Looking to go over the top. You're seeing this, looking to go very direct. Is Indy 11 on the top. As Dewey now looks to bring it down. She'll get a touch and not enough pace.
Dewey just with a little too much heat on the first touch. She was still able to get a shot off, but just not under as much control as she would have liked with the accuracy that she's used to having. Still, really good opportunity for Indy 11. They're figuring out ways to get around Aurora's high press and just take it over the top.
Langdock on this near side.
I really like the Langdock and Chester matchup on the near side.
Good switch to that far side. That's when, and she's called for the foul.
I honestly didn't see a foul out of that one. It is far side for us though, so could have just been a bad angle for me. I need my binoculars out, but it looked like Wynn was just running for the ball and the player next to her tripped up.
So a free kick coming here. This is part of the match brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Enjoy all Buffalo Wild Wings has to offer, whether you're eating in, ordering out, delivery, doesn't matter. Watch sports, drink beer, and eat wings. So Langdock will throw this one in here with 16th minute, 0-0. Neither team really having an opportunity. Zabilic goes down, and a free kick coming up here for Aurora FC. So look to see one here, Lexi, that goes far post in between the 6 and the 12, looking to challenge Reason. This one put in, head, and that goes just wide.
Gosh, good opportunity though for Aurora FC. They hadn't had as many opportunities attacking as they would have liked so far today. And I think a big reason for that too is they do have one of their leading goal scorers out today. That's Hannah Adler, the former NWSL player.
All played up for Williams. Harris comes over and we'll let this one just go out of the end line. That was Kat Rapp that got ahead on that ball here a few moments ago. Best opportunity of the match here so far for either side. A good Aurora FC crowd on hand here today. They're 7,000 strong at their home field back in Minnesota.
Just crazy. I love it. And even traveling all the way to Flint, Michigan with some of these fans. That's dedication right there.
That it is.
Speaking of traveling to Flint, Michigan, a big part of Minnesota Aurora's team is their bus driver, Stephen Barry.
That's right, he's here. We saw it on social media earlier today.
Yes, he got to make it, and he told the team after not making it for Thursday's game that he's never going to leave them again. So they're glad to have him back.
It's Chester on the ball now. A little foul.
Both of these teams also very offensive, attacking-minded teams. Minnesota Aurora, their 60 goals in the 2023 season sets a new USWL record for goals scored. Meanwhile, Indy 11 has a plus 40 goal differential.
This ball will go out on that far side. Yeah, you just think about this. In their 28 games in the history of their program, Aurora FC has won 26, lost 1, and tied 1. It's a phenomenal start to a franchise.
Oh, yeah.
Now Sexton looks out wide here for Chester. She'll cut it back, does it again. Harris there defensively, but that will go out for a corner.
Good job by Harris to not look down and pay attention to Chester's feet, all the fancy things she's doing with her ball handling. Instead, just focusing on her stomach and staying in front.
The play short, right to Barr. She'll put this one in the box and send it right back out, and she'll misplay that. A throw-in coming up here for Aurora FC. Zabilich. It's tied up. Hansen, a foul called.
It's a chippy one. You gotta love it. Can't expect anything else when it's playoff time.
Yeah, we talked about it on Thursday. That game between Flint City AFC and Indy didn't have that playoff feel to it. It felt flat, lacked energy, and on the field from that standpoint, the stands had some drums and whatnot, so we had energy from there, but it didn't have that playoff feel. This game has that feel. There's a lot of energy to it right now. Both teams here know what's on the line and what's at stake. As Harris will put this one in. It's a great ball. Out comes Reason, and actually jumped right over.
Reason not
Creel, I
taking
believe.
any chances here. The North Carolina sophomore. North Carolina 22-time national champions. Reason, she knows what she's doing in there. Reason earned a clean sheet in goal for Indy 11 against Flint City on Thursday. That's the 5th of the season for Reason. We even have a chorus down in the fan section. Some sing-song.
This ball will go out. Last touch there by Wen. Aurora FC, so throwing coming up here for Indy 11. Thank you for joining us here on MSN, Michigan Soccer Network. If you're first time stopping by, hit that subscribe button. Like us, share us with your friends and family. We're live here now in Michigan at Atwood Stadium on YouTube, as well as Fox 9 in Minneapolis. So this ball played up for Rapp. So Langdock will throw this one in. And, you know, Aurora FC scored 61 goals so far this season. Saw one goal on Thursday in a penalty shot in the 23rd minute.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about Aurora is they have so many different lethal players that you can pick from. Just pick your poison, and you've got 4 or 5 players all right there with each other on leading goal scorer fighting for the top spot.
It was Ari DeMoro who converted that penalty shot in the 23rd minute. Had not yet scored in the run of play in the playoffs. And we did see Indy 11 and Grace Barr get a penalty shot in that first half of their game on Thursday. They did score 2 goals in the run of play. Is this ball from Rapp, and that's cleared away. Fusi looked for Wen on that far side, just too much. A good win back. Oh, that's one back then by Indy 11. Back to Creel. Out of trouble, and here comes Grace Barr in Indy 11. Looking to go over the top. Inside for Stone. Langdock.
Aurora just slowly chipping their way down the field. Lizzie Sexton just hustling her booty off, though, out there on that field. She's in on every single defensive effort.
Second corner of the match coming up here for Aurora FC.
Aurora averages about 8.8 corners per game.
It's a lot of corners.
It's a whole lot of corners.
Addie Wickers will take this corner.
Corner!
Ball played right towards Reason, and she'll come up with it.
Reason has just such a strong frame, a presence in goal that's undeniable. She's always going out there after balls, no matter which players are jumping into her. Ready to attack.
Mariah Wen that collided with her on that play. No foul was called.
A cool story on how head coach Paul Dolinsky found Nona Reason as well. He actually used to coach her out in San Diego when she played youth soccer. Her family has ties to Indianapolis, and then the family moved back her senior year of high school, so just 15 minutes from the field, it all made sense.
Intercepted by Indy 11, and Soderstrom now has it. She looks to go over the top, looking for Williams. Out comes Pourbaugh, and that's a hold, but foul being called. So a free kick coming up here for Indy 11.
Good call there. Had that foul not been called, there was a situation where Indy 11 could have found a wide open goal with Pourbaugh so far out of net.
So Sam Dewey and Grace Barr will stand over this one. About 29 yards from goal.
It's looking like a 4-person wall out of Minnesota Aurora.
So Dewey will step over it. Barr will take it near post and goes wide.
I like that opportunity though. Not afraid to attack and strike from deep. I'm trying to add a little trickiness with Dewey jumping over it.
Well, ball played right back in. Out comes Pourbaugh. And she'll clear right to Chester. It's a wide open goal, but she couldn't bring it in. Langdock and Chester, and referee calls a foul.
Loving that matchup between Langdock and Chester. They're both physical, gritty, workhorse type players, and they're going head to head.
So another free kick, about the same distance as the last one. Very different angle.
Dewey is the player that you typically think is going to take this kick as well. She's the leading goal scorer.
Ball plays a great ball. It goes back post. Just couldn't connect.
Maddie Williams just a half a second too late on the far side. Almost got a touch on it before it went out.
This is part of the match brought to you by Commercial Graphics, the official graphic supplier here at the Michigan Soccer Network. Commercial Graphics specializes in print, design, signage, apparel, promo items, vehicle graphics, and more. To learn more about Commercial Graphics, you can visit the website at comgraphics.com. Call foul there on Dewey.
Dewey, the leading goal scorer with 8 this season. Excuse me, I think 9 after Thursday.
That's right. Scored that beautiful goal in the 42nd minute. Back heel. Yeah, Chester making that run here on this near side. She had an open look.
Chester being offsides on that run had to bring herself back forward. That's the tough thing about Aurora playing so high as well, is it is hard for some of your strikers to get a run in without being offsides.
Cleared back. Now Barr will bring it down. Switch towards Soderstrom. And she cuts it back inside. Good defensive work there.
Soderstrom just not able to keep her balance, but she's a lethal goal scorer as well. She's right behind Dewey with 8. Those are Indy's top 2 goal scorers. And still players right behind them. Madison Williams with 7. Macy Whitsat with 6.
Good work there defensively from Ostrom. There on Soderstrom a few moments ago. Ostrom's from Wiley, Texas. She played every match last season for Aurora FC.
We spoke a little bit about Dewey Sports Center, number 4 in the top 10. Well, Ostrom, she got on Sports Center top 10 as well. She was number 6 when she played with South Dakota.
Langstock looks to put this one towards top of the 18. Right back to her. She'll play it out wide. Just too much pace for Zabilic.
Langdock holds up her hand to Zabilic, lets her know that one's on me.
32nd minute. 0-0 here in the Central Conference Championship game here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Jonathan Turner, Alexi Ayala here on the call. Now Hansen. This one's going to deflect, and it'll go right to Reason.
Rapp looking nice out there, though, with a smooth little back heel to Hansen. Trying to get herself an assist. Hansen, the most lethal goal scorer on this Aurora team.
Over midfield, that one will sail out. Kept on. Rapp has it now for Aurora. Wickers. That might just be too much again. Comes Bilic. So right now, that's the difference maker. We talked a little bit on Thursday in regards to just that last piece, right? And right now for both these teams, getting into the attacking third, they're just not finding that last pass, that one moment, right, to execute, get it on goal. Creating the opportunities have been there, just not being able to finalize those opportunities. And right now, that's the difference maker in this game.
And I think as well because of the point where we are in this game, Minnesota Aurora's head coach, Nicole Lukic, likes her team to start off hot, score right away, put teams to bed early, because Aurora has a habit of settling in and getting a little slow or lackadaisical come around this time of the match.
Now Creel.
Go, Pink, pick it up. Gotta be better.
The ball inside, heavy first touch. As that press continues here from Aurora FC. Chester brought it down, but one back. Zabilic looks to put this into the middle, and that's cleared away by Barr. Oh, and that's going to be a foul called. As we're seeing some late plays here, we're seeing the elbows fly a little bit. That physicality starting to really show here in the 34th minute.
The ref just giving a quick talking to Creel. Creel not immediately agreeing with what the ref had to say there.
So a free kick coming up here for Aurora FC. Played out here to Langdock. She's looking to put this one back in. That's a good ball. Reason will come out. She'll drop it. Now Wen back for Stone, and she'll take a shot, and that one will go wide.
Reason gets it out of there with enough time to get back in goal and pops the ball far enough to where she had the time to get back inside before a shot opportunity.
So a question for you I have, Lexi, is did you have a chance to try pumpernickel on the day off or no?
I did not get my hands on any pumpernickel, but my dad was pretty disappointed in me that I thought it was a muffin. So, but now I know. You know, I learned something, and that's what's most important.
It is. Hey, you know, be a sponge. Learn as much as you possibly can.
Every day. At first, when you said Pumpernickel, I thought you were talking about Pepperdine, like the university.
Oh.
Trinity Watson out of Indy 11. That's where she attended, so I got mixed up a bit.
Good work, Sexton now.
Watson not here in Flint with Indy 11 currently.
Play back to Reason. Creel out wide. Chatterton. One back by Wen. Part of the broadcast brought to you by Ally Financial. Whether it's banking, investing, home loans, or auto finance, nothing stops us from doing right by you. Ally, do it right. Visit ally.com today. Bilic out wide to Wen. Hansen was there, but she might have been offside. This ball played back now towards Ostrom. She plays it to Hansen. She'll cut it inside in the 18. Puts it across for Rapp, and that'll go out.
That's tough. Rapp went down on that one. A no call. And Rapp, I mean, man, she is used to just taking a beating out there. She's such a tough cookie. She got banged up, tweaked up a few games ago, and then last game against Chicago City SC. But every time, she hops right back up.
So Dewey will flick over the top, and out comes poor ball. Fusi out wide. Someone looking to end the deadlock here in this 38th minute.
Bar does such a good job, though, at winning those balls out of the air, getting there first. She just has a skill and a knack for the ball and the timing of it. But even more than that, it's just her hustle, just willing herself to win.
Both these teams do not allow a lot of goals. Aurora's only allowed 4 this season. Indy 11 only allowed 3. Can't complain about their defensive play for either of these sides. Ball back now to Harris. That's given away. Counterattack here for Indy 11. Chester makes her way through the center circle. Rogers for Indy 11. The word from Creel is all played out wide. Looking towards Rogers. She gets a head on it. We're all here for a throw-in.
Unfortunate Indy 11 couldn't find their way back to Chester. Chester took the ball for herself, crossed over from left to right, and then snuck around in a curl back to left. Was in a position to strike and attack had the ball made its way back to her.
Good work by Hansen. Plays inside. Wickers out to Wen. Wen cuts it inside, maybe heavy touch. Creel now has it for Indy 11. All played in towards Hansen. Bar gets a head on that. To Bilic. That's going to deflect.
Bar every time. I mean, she's there.
Langsdock Might just draw a corner, and that will go out for a corner. Third corner of the match coming up here for Aurora FC. Coming up here on the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime report. Scoring summary from first half, if there is any. First half stats, highlights, and more. So Hansen will put this one in. She'll play short. Well, back heel back, and that one rolls out.
Tough, a different look than we've seen out of corners for Minnesota Aurora on that last possession. I like that they changed things up. Their opponents never really know exactly what to expect out of those corners. They get so many a game that they get to switch it up so often.
So Reason will put this one back in the 42nd minute. Little poke past Harris. Now Langsdock looks to go over the top. She's looking for Rapp. So now Barr goes back to Reason. Rapp has 9 goals, 5 assists on the season. For Aurora FC. Gonna go big again here towards Rapp from Harris. Good work once again from Sexton. Now Dewey, let's go top for Williams. Oh, Horbaugh comes out and takes care of business.
Horbaugh has just got the guts.
Another long ball, this one looking for Hansen, but Rapp comes in and she's now got it. Looking for Hansen, can she keep it on? She does, and that goes right to Reason.
Wow, what a sequence there, right, Jonathan? I mean,
End
ping
to
pong
end.
and back and forth.
You love soccer, you love end-to-end action, and starting to pick up here towards the winning moments of this first half.
I mean, this is fast-paced soccer right now, and I'm sure a lot of these athletes can't wait for a water break. There is no stoppage for a hydration break in this game.
Only more than you want, the two top teams playing against each other. Obviously, I think if you're a fan of the game, you'd like to see this kind of a matchup in a final. The national championship. I mean, we're in an Central Conference championship. It's got to happen, but this is a great matchup. And as commenters said, this will become a storied rivalry here for these two teams as they continue to grow for years to come. Is now Wen looks for Hansen. Hansen has a shot, and that one goes just past that near post.
Ooh, that could have been dangerous there for a reason. She wouldn't have had any time to get herself on the ground for that ball by Hansen. Really smart by Hansen to take it off the ground. Reason, a big frame. It's going to be hard with a ball on the ground with the speed that it had to get on top of it.
Sexton, that ball given away. Out wide. Now Langston. She'll cut inside past Sexton. Looks in the middle for Stone. That might be given away. And Kafusi keeps the ball. Now Barr and Reason will just come out and pick it up.
And just gotta give credit too to Dewey for the defense. I mean, she's known for her goal scoring, but Dewey with the credit for the momentous turnover there.
The referee, I think, has just indicated we're going to have 1 minute of stoppage time. Not much happening here in the first half to get much more than that, so a minimum of 1 minute coming up
And notice that Indy 11 always has a player behind the ball. Someone from the back line is going to make sure that they stay back as a let.
We're looking to get a goal here before the half. Looking for Langston, and it goes out. Just want to go out for a throw in here on this near side.
Aurora playing with urgency. They can feel the energy that they've been building in these last few drives. Oof.
So a free kick coming up here. Langzak will take this. Last opportunity here in this first half.
Grace Barr being loud, communicating, directing. A little player coach out there on the field.
Langdock puts this one in. That one's cleared away. Put back in. Back post for Harris. And that one's been knocked out for a corner.
The really cool thing, too, about Aurora's head coach, Nicole Lukic, is that she lets all the players decide, heat of the moment in the game, who's going to take these corners, what set piece they're going to run.
Ball put in. Harris gets a head on it, and that one's going to go wide and out, and that will wrap up this first half.
Ooh, it's been a chippy one, Jonathan. I can't wait to see what adjustments, changes are made for this second half of action. It's going to be crazy.
That it is. It is 0-0 here at the half. Don't go anywhere. We'll have first half stats, highlights, and more on the other side. We'll be back.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
Their first uniform. Their first number. Their first teammate. Their first goal. Their first coach. We take great care in making sure their first isn't their last. We're so much more than a soccer class. Come play with us today at kickstarttoddlersoccer.com.
I work in nursing home, I work in the restaurant, and I own my own food truck. And I banquet Huntington. I used to always look at that sign, you know, come on, own your own home. So one day I just said, okay, I'm gonna go talk to the banker. And he didn't tell me, no, it's not possible. He told me anything was possible. And that made me feel good. Hi, I'm Veronica, and this is my banker, Roger. He's awesome. He's a good guy.
Beat Up Sweet Chili Lime Sauce has 3 perfect ingredients. Sweet, chili, lime. People keep telling us sweet isn't an ingredient. How these wings get sweet then? Introducing new Sweet Chili Lime for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
Let's do it.
Come on, Dad, get me.
Nice play. All right, go. There we go.
So cute. At Ally, we're helping millions save more for the things that matter most to them. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an Ally.
Get back to work.
Don't just burn calories, torch those little suckers. Basecamp Fitness Troy opening up this March will help you get maximum results in half the time. Our intensity intervals of cardio and strength training will supercharge your calorie burn all in just 35 minutes. Make sure to lock in our founders rate and claim your 2-week risk-free trial by scanning the QR code on your screen. Basecamp Fitness Troy, located at 443 East Big Beaver Road in Troy, Michigan.
Clubs love Ollie because it helps them manage their club and accelerate the development of their coaches and players. Every soccer club talks about their focus on development, but nobody actually measures it until now. We've developed the capability for every one of your teams to easily capture pro-level game stats in real time using a mobile phone. It's one thing at the end of the day to look up the results for your club, but how valuable would it be for directors to actually see how each team played? How well did a team possess the ball and control the game? How well did they create dangerous chances inside the box? How did your top players perform? And how is each coach improving from week to week? Ollie provides this powerful data through a club dashboard that shows club results and lets you drill down into any game or player. Ollie also includes team and club management that lets you communicate instantly with coaches, parents, and players, and lets directors see every club event so they can easily coordinate visits to matches and training sessions. It's got everything you need in one simple app. Reach out to us to get your club started today.
Every small business has expenses as it grows. Whether you're a farmer, a wedding planner, or anything in between, PFCU can help. With a suite of business services, we can help build your business.
Beat Up Sweet Chili Lime Sauce has 3 perfect ingredients. Sweet, chili, lime. People keep telling us sweet isn't an ingredient. How these wings get sweet then? Introduce a new Sweet Chili Lime for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Are you looking to grow here in 2023?
Let the Michigan Soccer Network help you and your restaurant fill more seats. Help you and your law firm get new clients. Help you and your dental practice find more patients. Find more roofing customers this upcoming summer. And to help you and your medical practice find new patients. To learn more or get started, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com.
Welcome back here into Atwood Stadium here at the half. As Central Conference Championship 0-0 here at the half, but some first half highlights, some opportunities created, but nothing to show for it for either team here so far in this match, Lexi.
Yeah, I mean, both teams are both playing two different types of ways. You know, of course, Minnesota Aurora likes the high press, and then it's Indy 11 who likes the counterattack. But it makes it to where both teams get to play their game. So I think now that they're settled in, we'll be able to see some real highlights, hopefully some goals scored in the second half.
And this was the best opportunity there of the match for Indy 11 as Williams, but poor ball comes out and takes care of business as Langdock puts this one in. That was the best opportunity of the match. Cat Rapp got her head on that one and went wide.
Harris just so good at those balls, but reason, I mean, unrelentless in the goal.
One of the four corners that took place there for Aurora FC in the first half. But, you know, just, again, right now, it's just that last piece we talk about, right, Lexi? It's that last, it's execution. And both these teams have no problem scoring goals. They're very good defensively, and that's why this game right now is scoreless here at the half. And it's, again, scoreless here at the half. And when we come back here from our break, we'll talk more about the first half stats, as this one was just saved off that end line and put right to reason. As we're 7 minutes away here from the start of this second half, we're joined by a special guest here as well. We'll talk about that.
The man, the myth, the legend.
That's right, the man, the myth, the legend, no question about that. But we'll go to break, and when we come back, we'll have first half stats and more. You're watching the Central Conference Championship live on the Michigan Soccer Network.
How much can you save when you shop Cub? Let's just say you might need a bigger cart. We've lowered prices so you save more. On Essential every day, it's easy to see the savings. Across the aisles, from pantry products to frozen foods to delicious dairy and more. Your family will love it, guaranteed, or your money back. Shop Cub and save today. My Cub, my way. See store for details.
How did we get there? Not to that place, but to that space in time. They say you are all the ages you've ever been. It is these precious, fleeting experiences, weekend getaways or long summer trips, experienced together. Travel that replaces words with images, feelings, senses that shape us and make us who we are. Explore Minnesota.
Twin Cities Orthopedics is ready to go with more doctors, specialty services, and convenient urgent care locations. Ready, set, TCO.
I had the chance to talk to both head coaches prior to the game, both complimenting each other, saying this was going to be a battle. At the half, I had a chance to talk to assistant coach Jen Larrick of Minnesota Aurora. She's saying they're not going to make any major adjustments at the half or in the second half. Coincidentally, head coach Paul Dolinsky of Indy 11 saying the exact same thing. It's looking to be a very competitive second half of this championship game.
And thank you, Joanna. We appreciate it. Let's take a look here at the first half stats. Presented there by Ali Live Sports.
Still until you guys say otherwise.
Presented by Ali Live Sports. Take a look there. 6 shots in total for both teams. 2 on target for Aurora. 4 for Indy 11. I mean, and again, it's 0-0 here, Alexi. And the stats right now just saying, hey, both these teams are pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, this is neck and neck. And the thing that jumps out to me the most is fouls. 5 for Aurora, 7 for Indy 11. This is a chippy game. I mean, everything's on the line. It's win or go home, win or die, as we say. And both of these teams want it no matter what. If it has to get physical in order to get the win, it's going to.
As we're just moments away here, 2 minutes, 53 seconds until the start of this second half. When we come back, we'll have a special guest here joining us in the press box. So let's step aside and we'll be back after this.
Let's do it.
Come on, Jack, get me.
Ooh, nice play. All right, go. There we go.
So cute. At Ally, we're helping millions save more for the things that matter most to them. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an Ally.
Get back to work. Oh.
Welcome back here into Atwood Stadium. We're here at the half in a 0-0 game. 2 minutes until the start of this second half. Want to welcome back in our Fox 9 audience from Minneapolis. And we've got a special guest here in the press box with us today, the infamous Stephen Barry. And Stephen, man, first off, thank you for joining us and making this trip to Flint.
Oh, well, welcome. Thank you for having me. I've been really excited to get here. They flew me in on an early morning flight just to be here. I surprised the team, and they were really shocked when they saw me walking in, and it was really a pleasant surprise.
Okay, so you didn't have to drive the bus down. You got a flight.
That was I wanted to drive it and take them in, but it was a little bit too far, so they flew me in and wanted me to be a part of this, our team as we continue on to our successful road to victory.
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter, the whole thing that took place at the hotel on the way here. Well, on the way here, but I got the present. It's awesome, right? I mean, you know, it's cool because I think every team needs something or someone to be able to be there to help them along the way in a playoff run or a part of their season. It's awesome to have someone like you in that role as well.
Well, I'm one of the biggest fans, and so I really love to cheer them on and give them that support. So that's why I'm here, to just make sure that they continue on and keep on being excited and continue on their journey to the finals.
So were you always a soccer fan, or are you become a soccer fan because of this? Or
Well, it's surprising. I've never even knew anything about soccer as far as the sport. I've always been a football fan and a baseball and basketball fan, but this is my first opportunity to get in front of and get close to soccer since last year when the team was when I was the driver for the team last year.
What is it about this team and these players that have turned you into a soccer fan? What's so special about them?
Well, one thing is that they're very talented young ladies. They're the way that the skills that they have with their feet, and I've never seen it like that. Their speed, their agility, their ability to control the ball, and they just keep running. And they do a good job of passing each other. They share the ball, and they really work together together, and it's a good. Their coach, well, they do. The coach does a real good job of coaching them. So it's been a pleasure just to watch them continue on. They're very successful, very good team.
Well, Stephen, what would it mean to you if they get this win?
This is going to mean that we can continue on. I can drive them again. I want to be able to drive them wherever they want to go. So my job is just to make sure that and to take care of them, because I do a good job of taking care of them when they're on the road. So hopefully we can win and continue on and just bring this trophy on to Minnesota.
Well, Stephen, thank you very much for joining us here. We appreciate it. And the long trip from Minnesota and safe travels back.
Well, thank you.
Hey, but flying this time.
There you go.
We got to get you the pilot's license next.
I would love to fly. I've always wanted to be a pilot, so that
coming
would be
soon. Coming soon.
Okay.
TBD with the man, the myth, the legend.
As we're back in action here, second half action from Atwood Stadium.
Rapp already in a situation that could be lethal.
Oh, that you could. It put this one in, and that still inside the 18, now cleared away.
Minnesota Aurora, something you have to expect out of them is that they are going to come out hot to begin the game and to begin a second half.
Again, 61 goals scored this season for Aurora FC, 43 or 46 for Indy 11.
Minnesota substitution. Into the game, number 7, Eli Rapp.
There was a change. Eli Rapp coming in here and taking off Lena Zabilic. I don't believe there are any other changes to start this second half.
Eli Rapp, one of 3 triplets on Minnesota Aurora FC. Eli and Rami play at University of Oklahoma. Kat plays Florida International University. But all 3 of them teammates here at Aurora.
Looking there for Wang. Can she get there? And she's taken down. And that's a foul just outside the 18.
Oh, yeah. A rookie mistake there out of
Surprised
Jenna
I don't see a
Chatterton.
card. There's a card. I was going to say, that's card-worthy there from Chatterton.
Chatterton does not normally make mistakes like that. This is huge for Aurora. There hasn't been a situation yet where they've been able to find the back of the net. Chatterton giving them their most lethal opportunity of the game.
So the yellow card was issued here. Jenna Chatterton, and this one is just outside the 18. Could this be the moment that Aurora FC gets a goal here in the 48th? Maya Hansen stands over it.
Indy 11 bringing out a 5-person wall.
Hansen steps up and puts it on frame.
Wow. Hansen gets that ball, that shot through the 5-person wall in Indy 11.
Number 13, Jenna Chatterton in the 48th.
But again, a big, big step up from Nona Reason.
Rapp gets their first touch of the game. Hansen, that one's poked out. Stone. Kafusi. And she'll take a shot from distance. I'll go wide.
We've seen Kafusi take deep shots a few times since Thursday. She's not afraid of the distance. She has the confidence. Kafusi picked to play most free kicks as center back as well. She gives Aurora an advantage on offense.
Now Rapp on the ball. Back to Wen. Ostrom. And look at that as Soderstrom falls down. Referee calls a foul.
Good defense by Soderstrom to get that ball out of there first before the foul call.
Referee calling this game a little tight this afternoon. We have seen some elbows flying, so understandable, trying to use the whistle to keep the match under control, but want to see this game played a little more openly. '51st minute. See more possession here from Aurora FC to start this second half, Lexi. This is part of the match brought to you by Ali Live Sports, official live stats provider of the Michigan Soccer Network. To learn more about Ali Live Sports, head over to your Google Play Store on your Android device or Apple Store on your Apple device and download the free app today.
Cat Rapp holds her hand up, letting Ostrom know that one's on her. Rapp wasn't able to control the quick pass.
Ostrom throws this one in. Good work, Rapp. That's Chatterton. She'll poke that away. Now Wen, can she get there? And she does, but deflects off Barr, out for a corner.
Barr again. I mean, what a wall on the back line. Such a high IQ, always in the right place at the right time. Head coach Paul Dolinsky told me he can never remember a single time he's brought Barr out of the game.
No corner. After all, that's Nicole Lukic is like saying, like, she's confused. Don't know. It looks fairly obvious from here, but we're also up here.
Right.
So it's Rapp puts this in towards Wen. Out comes Reason. Soderstrom.
We did talk about the Rapp triplets on Aurora, but there's also Soderstrom sisters on Indy 11. Katie Soderstrom and Susie Soderstrom. They both scored on 6:30 against St. Charles, the game where Indy 11 won 16-0. Aurora might have the record for most goals in a season, but Indy 11 definitely has the record for most goals in a game.
That's a great tackle by Wickers. All then given away. Now Barr. Ball out wide. It's Chatterton. She'll cut inside through three defenders.
Oh.
But then just messes up as this one for Hansen, and that's a tackle right there on Barr.
Clean tackle by Hansen, but unfortunate to see Barr slow to get up. She's up now, though.
So now a foul called as Megan Brosser says that's enough there. As the temperature of this game starts to rise. A lot on the line here today. A chance to punch your ticket into the semifinals here next weekend. A chance to play for national championship. Some 65 teams started their season all with the hopes of doing. All wide here to Wen. One there by Chatterton. Now Wen gets it back. Oh, and she's taken down, and that was Sam Dewey stopping that promising attack.
Sometimes you just have to do what you have to do, Dewey.
So fast kick there by Wicker. Cleared away by Creel. Oh, and that one's given away to Williams. You got Chester misplayed. That was an opportunity right there off that defensive miscue.
Ostrom was trying to find Harris, sends it straight to the opposite team instead.
So a free kick now coming here for Indy 11. So Barr will take this one once again for Indy 11. All put in. That's a great ball, and that's going to find the back of the net.
Oh my goodness, Barr with a beautiful ball that pulls the goalkeeper out and poor ball, leaving the net wide open for who I believe was Dewey.
Yeah, all that chaos. Poor ball had no chance as that one goes in. Indy 11 now up 1-0 in the 58th minute.
Wow, Barr getting things started with a beautiful ball, just manipulating poor ball in goal, forcing her to bring her way out just to open up enough space and time for Dewey to get in there and put one on the board.
We'll get confirmation here in a moment to make sure that was in fact Sam Dewey just because of the chaos.
Yeah, Indy 11 packed a lot of people in that box, ready for a rebound, ready to get ahead on it, anything on it.
And Sam Dewey was credited with that goal, again assisted by Grace Barr.
Dewey with some of the most honors and awards I've ever seen listed for a player. Dewey played at Xavier with her sister, actually, had a Cinderella story type of season. Sam led the squad with 30 points, 13 goals, 4 assists.
Now Rapp, that one's cleared away. 10th goal of the season for Sam Dewey. All played up as her ball clears it up. Oh, and given. It's now Hansen now looks to get in there and get the ball. When? And they want a handling, they're not gonna get it. RFC faithful here in the crowd, not happy with the no call on the handling.
Not happy at all, and you know, sometimes that's the case. You have to play against the referees too and battle through that adversity, shake it off, and take advantage the next time around.
Settled down. Ostrom, she'll lose it. This ball up for Williams. Kafusi there defensively. Williams, good work.
Good by Kafusi, just winning that one-on-one matchup. Makes it a whole lot easier on the rest of your team who's all busting their butts, shifting all together to get back in time. Kafusi handles it.
We'll see a throw in here by Chatterton. Well, that one just being misplayed. Soderstrom. Wen plays this back to Kafusi, and
Indy 11 will get to keep it after they couldn't figure out how to play out of such tight quarters there.
Out once again. Oh, and look at Williams now, a shot near post.
Oh.
And that one's cleared away out for a corner from Kafusi. Saved there by Porbaugh, and it didn't look that dangerous, but a shot on goal like that, anything can happen, and keeps it out of the net.
Yeah, and I mean, wow, credit the throw-in. You don't normally see such a dangerous play come out of the first touch from a throw-in, but right on target, straight into the middle where you can have all the space and room to be dangerous.
Ball put in towards that near post, and that somehow didn't go in. There's now a rebound shot from Chester. I don't know how that didn't go in. It was right there on the goal line. The ball put right back in, and Porbaugh comes up with it.
Oh my goodness, a lot of danger zone here. Indy 11 feeling themselves the confidence after the first goal went in, and just heavily attack-minded right now.
Indy 11 knocking on the doorstep, looking at their second goal after scoring in the 58th minute. Ball drops to Rapp, plays it to Wen. Wen gets down.
Barr again. Oh my goodness. She is, you can always just count on Barr. If nobody's going to be there, Barr is going to be there.
Wickers.
Who wants the ball?
Back into Wicker. That might be a foul, but it will be.
Just a late whistle there.
Looking to see probably if that was going to develop into an advantage, and it wasn't.
Barr taking this one, and Barr, one of the players on that Xavier team with Sam Dewey, that had just a historic year.
I was looking there for Hansen, and that Wen has it back now. This one cleared back towards midfield.
So much credit to Indy 11's back line. You've got a more than a handful when it comes to Rapp, Wynn, Hansen.
Now Chester and Harris in a battle. Chester has the ball. Looking outside of this near side of Soderstrom. Oh, great work defensively from Ostrom.
Wow, and good for Ostrom to get up in the air and get it back on that ball. Soderstrom had a lot of space on this right side to work with.
Kafusi plays long toward midfield, and Hansen.
Creel's done a good job on Hansen. Making sure anytime Hansen gets some space, Creel goes and marks up.
Soderstrom. First Ostrom on this near side, down by the end line, and that's going to hit off Ostrom and out for another corner. We just saw a corner here from moments ago where Barr put it in, and that bounced around inside the 18 in the 6 on that goal line and just didn't go in. And again, looking here for another opportunity to go up now 2-0.
Head coach Paul Dolinsky says he has a few people in his arsenal that are comfy with the set pieces, depending on where on the field it is, but for the most part, he counts on Grace Barr to service these.
Ball put back in. That one goes far post. Poor ball there. Poor ball will take her time. Soderstrom. Oh, that's a misplay. They'll go back to poor ball.
Went right between Kafusi's legs.
We're seeing some sloppy play right now from
Aurora.
Another
misplay.
Now Wickers wins the ball back for Aurora. Over the top, looking for Rapp. And that'll go out.
Tough ball there. Lizzie Sexton was in the way, ready to get a head on it first. So the service over the top with just a little too much heat, trying to adjust to Sexton.
Going to see a few subs coming in here for Indy 11. I see Susie Soderstrom stepping in. As well as number 17. Rafferty Kugler. So Sam Dewey comes off, as well as Chatterton. There's a slight rain now falling here.
The umbrellas are coming out.
They've been going here for a few moments. Nothing like on Thursday. That downpour was pretty
It was intense.
strong.
Mother Nature had a vengeance.
Stone with a heavy touch, but this, I think, cleared out by Soderstrom out for a corner, and it will. So a corner kick coming up here for Aurora FC.
All right, let's see what Aurora FC can do with this. Corners, their bread and butter, leading the USLW in corners.
Number 17, Kugler.
So here comes a corner in the mix. Harris might have got a touch on that, as well as maybe Stone, as it goes out for a goal kick. It's about 21 minutes to go here in this game. 1-0 is the score. Indy 11 got on the board from Sam Dewey back in the 58th minute. That's the difference in this one.
And whoever does win this game will meet up against the winner of San Francisco Glens SC or Cal Storm.
That matchup taking place, I believe, tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Semifinals locations and times will be announced after the matches this weekend.
Susie Stuyvesant, they got a first touch of the game. Now here's a shot that's fired in, and Reason comes up with it.
Good shot attempt by Kat Rapp. It's just a matter of time for Rapp or Wynn or Hansen, some of these strikers, to get going and find something that can get them on the board.
This one will go out. Throwing coming up here for Indy 11. That's a nice hold there by Stone.
I tell you what, though, Chester knows how to get in players' heads. I don't know if she's chirping out there or just it's her play, her physicality that gets players to commit fouls and lash out in a little frustration.
Actually kind of surprised in that moment why a yellow card wasn't issued. Just because of the hold there. And I'm not for giving out yellow cards, but just temperature of this game, you would have thought maybe that might have been a yellow card moment. Barr will take another free kick here for Indy 11. All put right into the mix.
Aurora gets their head on it first.
This ball put back in. Out comes Poorbaugh, and she'll push it away. And now here comes Aurora FC on the counter.
Aurora FC best in transition.
Barr right there, and she'll knock it out. That's a smart play.
Barr is just a menace to society, or I guess I should say a menace to Indy 11 right now. Excuse me, Aurora.
We're going to see another sub coming on here for Indy 11. Rondo Njogambu will hop on, taking off Madison Williams. Oh, and that's going to be a foul there.
It's a chippy game, and it's Creel for Indy 11, calming her team down, directing everybody, being a leader. It was Minnesota's broadcast team who coined Harris kind of the human reset in Aurora's back line, but it's Creel who's the human reset for Indy 11.
When now kicks it right into Kat Rapp's face.
Oh my goodness. Kat Rapp is a magnet to just a beat down. But man, is she tough.
This is ball back over midfield. Harris. This ball pushed outside for Rapp. This part of the match brought to you by Dort Financial. Fulfilling dreams. Ball back to Reason, and she'll one time pop this up in the air. Not the clearance she probably wanted. Is this might get misplayed? Rapp right there. And then knocked out.
Surprising that didn't work more in the favor of Minnesota there with the ball flying.
Langdock puts this one in. Wen right there. Reason goes up. Rebound still there. And then finally cleared away. Stone. Austin, that one intercepted but knocked out by Sexton.
Indy 11 has dominated possession for the majority of the second half, but it's Aurora who's finally finding some footing in this second half.
One back by Indy 11. Soderstrom will chase it down, and it's going to go out.
Harris knew immediately that was offsides. Harris with a high IQ lays back while Soderstrom runs forward.
So 15 minutes remaining here in this Central Conference Championship. Indy 11 up 1-0 off the 58th minute Sam Dewey goal.
Good seal by Chester.
Now Harris will play this back to poor ball. Okay. They're gonna call a foul there on Indy 11. So Kafusi will take this free kick. Guess the foul took place there.
Yeah, I definitely missed it. I was watching the ball and I didn't see a foul there.
Kafusi puts this one in. Reason will come over, and that one will be an easy one for her to grab.
Yeah, a little too easy there for Reason. Probably not the ball that Kafusi wanted, maybe just a little bit shorter.
Reason will take all of her 6 seconds and more. Rapp has got 3 defenders around her. In comes Wen. Harris wins that ball. Jungenbaugh gets a head on it.
Indy 11 doing a better job at playing out of the high press of Aurora. Of course, as I say that, we see a turnover.
That plays it inside, and Jungenbaugh. Chester. Back to Jungenbaugh. Plays it inside, and that'll be played back. Poor ball, they think that's a pass back, and that was not intentional.
Yeah, Harris with a missed touch, but thankfully for her, she's got a solid goalkeeper behind her. Borbal actually played for a Dutch soccer club when she was living abroad in Amsterdam through 2013 to 2016, so she's even got some overseas experience.
Now Kafusi. Looking for Rapp and just too much. We've seen Kafusi with her pace today. It's been a little off.
Yeah, I was literally going to say the same thing. Kafusi just seems a step ahead of the rest of the team. And whether the rest of the team needs to speed up and get to her pace or Kafusi needs to slow it down and be more composed, Aurora has to figure out a way to get on the same page.
So a substitution here again. Emma Johnson now on, as well as AC Whitsett. And we just saw Shelby French come on for Rapp. Shelby French was not here for Thursday's match, but back in here today for Minnesota Aurora FC.
Minnesota Aurora.
Interested to see the difference that Sophie French can make. She's such a workhorse and on defense and attacking.
French comes in with 6 goals, 1 assist.
French actually came into today's match too with a picture of a shark attached to her backpack. She wants the shark mentality today. You know, Aurora's gonna need to see some of that shark mentality out of French if they want to stay in this game and move on.
So a throw-in coming up here deep in Aurora FC territory. Ojungenbaugh will throw this one in for Indy 11. Ball comes in. Right at the top of the 18, a shot that's blocked by Harris.
I like the advantage that Barr brings from the back as well. She's so strong on defense, but she'll bring herself forward.
Misplayed by Reason. Oh, and a collision there with Wen. Referee saying to Wen, no more, as Rafferty Kugler gets her on to that collision.
Number 3, Sophie French.
Kugler holding her stomach for a moment, probably just had the wind knocked out of her. Nothing too serious, though it feels like it in the moment.
All put back in. Now French.
Indy 11 substitution. Coming off the pitch, number 10, Abby Chester.
Now Johnson looking inside there.
Johnson had an opportunity there when Harris was marked on Johnson, switched off, ran away, and before another defensive player could step up, it gave Johnson the room and space to shoot one off.
Wen keeps it on. Hanson, Wen.
Aurora's passing could just still be sharper.
Harris will switch that to the far side. Cleared back out. So thrown in, and we'll go back to Poorbaugh. She'll like to play it long. And right now, if you're in the 11, your goal is just to keep doing what you're doing here. And we saw against Cincinnati AFC. You know, they just were able to compact and really close down all those channels and seams for in that matchup, and they're doing the same thing here right now against Aurora FC. Hanson now up this near side. Looks to put this one into the 6. Now, Wen has it. She'll go down, a foul called just outside the 18.
Ooh, I don't know. That one felt like a little bit of a ticky-tacky type of call, but this game has been really chippy that the refs aren't really letting much go. Except for just a couple blatant ones, but.
There's Langdock. She'll stand over this one. He's 6 in the wall. Langdock takes the kick, and she'll put it up and over.
Langdock immediately frustrated by the shot, put her hands to her head, but shakes it off quickly, gets running back, ready to reset. Indy 11, though, not taking any chances this time. They had a 5-person wall on the last similar situation there. Added a 6th. As the last opportunity, the ball went right through that wall into the hands of the goalkeeper. This time they added the 6th.
Kafusi finds Wen. Jungenbaugh almost took her down. Now Wen up there near side is Kugler. Last one to touch it, and the throw-in coming up here, deep in Indy 11 territory.
Wen just hasn't been receiving balls the way that she likes. She likes the ball to lead her so that she can continue that forward momentum and run. Often today she's had to run backtrack for the ball.
Ball back to Harris. Out to Ostrom. She's looking to put this one in. Bounces inside the 18. Wickers was there. And cleared out.
Good by Wickers to go get the ball instead of wait for it. Kept possession in play.
Cleared out again. 87th minute, just 3 minutes away plus stoppage time. As Indy 11 is just content with just sending them balls up over midfield and resetting. Into Hansen. Hansen goes down. Fusi, and that one's misplayed from Soderstrom.
Kugler did a nice job at just kind of pulling the chair out on Hansen. Hansen trying to use her body awareness to feel and turn.
There's real no flow to this game right now, as it's just killing it every single time they can. All played up over midfield, back to Porball. All kind of drop right there to French. French now has it just outside the 18. She'll play it back to Ostrom. She'll put this one in. Langdock right there. Reason comes up with it.
Langdock was so ready for the header, but Reason just wills herself to get there first. Reason, oh.
Little flick, but I'll go back, and Reason will play this with her feet. Take as much time off the clock as she can.
Had me hold my breath for a moment there. Reason picks it up now. Reason's been with the U.S. national team from U15 to U20. Though she's just a sophomore at North Carolina, she is experienced and seasoned.
Well, this is an opportunity here now for Cat Rapp.
Bar again.
Kept in the area. Now, Rapp puts us across, and that was Creel that got a head on it.
Rapp looked like she hesitated just a moment on the shot, hitched her up a bit.
Ostrom on that far side, cuts it inside. She's got Stone. That deflects, though, and it cleared away by Creel. 90th minute. Time running out here for Aurora. As this one dropped to Hansen, she just couldn't bring it under control.
Too many Aurora players on the ground. Nobody there to get a piece of it.
This one just keeps deflecting. That one goes into the 18, and Reese again will take her time.
These are good balls by Aurora, headed or chipped into the box, but no teammates there to get the touch on it, to receive it. Normally Aurora does a really good job at packing in the box and always having someone there.
Waiting official word here on stoppage time.
Gentlemen, the referee has indicated a minimum of 4 minutes.
4 minutes of stoppage time.
Holy smokes, the second half went by fast.
This is game 1 of 2 for us tonight. Coming up at 7 o'clock Eastern, Flint City Bucks taking on AFC Ann Arbor. I think that hit off of Sexton, out for a corner kick.
It's not over yet. Aurora's had a couple beautiful goals from corner, but head coach Nicole Lukic wants to see more. This would be the biggest one, best one yet.
So this ball is going to come in right in the mix. I think Hansen got a head on that, and it's Harris. Went out, and goal kick coming up.
Could have been a special moment. Harris just didn't have the time to angle her head down and keep that ball floating toward the goal rather than above it.
We're going to see a substitution. As Stone comes off, we're going to see Krista Yewa come in from Okemos, Michigan. So grew up here in Michigan. Has 1 assist on the season. So get her first touch here of the game, looking for Hansen.
I'm honestly surprised Aurora didn't bring Yewa in sooner. Another dangerous attacking player to get them on the board.
Ball thrown in. This ball put across for Hansen. She goes up. Cleared out of danger. These 2 players get tied up as Wickers foul called against her. So we're here in the 3rd minute of stoppage.
You can just feel the tension in the air right now. Worry starting to seep out.
Kafusi. This one will go out.
Aurora, though they haven't played as sharp as we're used to seeing, they've still played very calm and patient. They haven't seemed worried being down.
Now Kafusi clears it out, finds Hansen. Now French makes a run, and Yewu. Oh, had a great opportunity look there. She'll go get it back, and this one's cleared out over midfield.
Yewa didn't give up, but leave it to Creel.
It's gonna be the last opportunity for Aurora FC. The last moment heroics, this ball played in towards Hansen. It drops to Rapp. Rebound back to her, so cut it back. And this one is gonna go out for a throw-in.
Bar again, Jonathan. I mean, she is in front of everything against some of the best strikers in the league. Bar stopping them. Every time.
Ball put in towards Harris. Yewa. Put this one back in towards Reason, and that's gonna do it. And Indy 11 is the 2023 Central Conference champions with a 1-0 win here today over Minnesota Aurora FC.
Indy 11 clearing the bench. A hard-fought game by Indy 11, and credit to Sam Dewey for the lone goal tonight. However, my player of the game, defense wins championships. I'm giving it to Grace Barr. She was everywhere on the field tonight. Serviced the ball in that Dewey ended up scoring off of and stopping lethal scorers on Minnesota Aurora. Grace Barr just killing it.
You've got to give credit, to where credit's due, in Indy 11 and their defensive, their game plan here, both in what they did on Thursday, what they did here today in this match. You're talking about a team that scored 61 goals through 13 matches, held scoreless in the run of play over the last 2 matches, and that'll be the story, I'm sure, that Minnesota Aurora will go home with, thinking about, hey, how do we find a way to score goals in those moments? But, hey, give credit to Indy 11. Sam Dewey having a great run here this week. A goal in that first matchup on Thursday, a goal here today to win this game. And the Central Conference champions, Indy 11.
I mean, my goodness, Sam Dewey, such a special player. Sports Center top 10, number 4, baby. And then the big goal to get the big dub today. And I'm sure Minnesota Aurora was really feeling the absence of Hannah Adler out for the national beach training.
As we're just waiting here, the handing of the trophy to Indy 11. As our very own Joanna Tuttle will be handing the trophy to Indy 11.
Oh, Joanna with the honors, huh?
It's a championship game, and obviously it's win or go home, and you've got 2 teams who just had a phenomenal season. Someone was going to come out of this on the wrong side of it, and it could have gone either way if you think about what both these teams have accomplished over the course of the last couple of years. And Indy 11 today, on this day, was a better team, and that's what it comes down to, and that's the part that really kind of stinks about soccer, especially in the playoffs, right? Because it's hard when you talk about seeding, right? How do you seed teams, and what we talk about at the high school game all the time about how there's just certain seeds in certain areas where there's a lot of really good teams that come together, and this was more likely you might want to see in a final, a national championship game, the type of caliber of teams here today.
Right.
So. Just a phenomenal matchup, and I obviously give credit to Minnesota Aurora FC for having a phenomenal season. Only their second loss in their 2 years of existence.
We would like to present the Central Division Championship Trophy to head coach Paul Dolinsky and the Indy 11 women's soccer team. Congratulations! Congratulations, coach.
As our very own Joanna Tuttle handed the trophy there to Paul Dolinsky, the head coach of Indy 11. And we want to say thank you for being a part of this broadcast here tonight. We're going to step aside here. We'll be back here on the other side of this with some post-game stats, some highlights. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this.
Let's do it.
Come on, Dad, get me.
So cute. At Ally, we're helping millions save more for the things that matter most to them. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an Ally.
Get back to work. Oh.
Every small business has expenses as it grows. Whether you're a farmer, a wedding planner, or anything in between, PFCU can help. With a suite of business services, we can help build your business.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
Oh.
Welcome back here into Atwood Stadium, where the Central Conference Championship game just came to an end here a few moments ago, with Indy 11 getting a 1-0 win off a 58th minute goal from Sam Dewey. Assisted there by Grace Barr. And we'll bring some sideline interviews here in a second. But let's take a look here at our second half stats. Possibly. But Alexi, we talk about this and this game and these two teams. And again, you can't say enough about both of these teams. And it's one of those things where it's like someone's gonna win, someone's gonna lose. And I mentioned it before.
I mean, yeah, just a hard-fought game. Both of these teams were so even in their talent and their skill set. And you know what I want to see a replay of is Coach Paul Dolinsky getting the water tossed all over him. A well-deserved soakage there.
And we're going to send it now down to Joanna Tuttle, who's staying by there with Paul Dolinsky, the head coach of Indy 11.
Team, how exciting is today?
We wanted this last year. I think it's been a year of anticipation. So emotions are running high all over the place right now. I think exuberance might be better than excitement right now.
Well, you got a little wet. I got a little wet. You're a little bit more wet than I am, but we had a celebration over there. These girls are excited. They worked hard. It was a battle from the beginning. Only one goal. What do you attribute all this success to?
Again, we train week in, week out. We compete. The girls, I use the term soccer junkies, right? And that's what they are. They love playing the game. And again, tactics, individual ability, whatever it may be. But again, their desire, their willingness and want to win is second to none.
You're one of 4 teams left. Congratulations. Good luck in the semifinals.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joanna. And Paul Dolinsky, the head coach of Indy 11, just won here moments ago, 1-0. We're going to send it to break. When we come back, we'll wrap everything up here from Atwood Stadium. We've been watching the USLW Central Conference Championships on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Since 1936, Dover has been specializing in doors for your home.
Do you do garage doors?
Dover does it. The area's largest selection to meet everybody's style and budget.
But do you do entry doors?
Absolutely. From steel, fiberglass, wood core, we have the look you'll love. Dover does it.
How about storm doors?
Of course, we have them all. Steel, aluminum, glass, and the very popular retractable screen. Dover does it.
Were you going to ask about interior doors?
Why not?
You know it. Whether it's a hanging door, bifold door, sliding door, special shapes and sizes, Dover does it. For all your door needs, installation or service, trust the experts. We've been delivering quality for over 80 years. Dover does it.
I work in nursing home, I work in the restaurant, and I own my own food truck. And I bank with Huntington. I used to always look at that sign, you know, come on, own your own home. So one day I just said, okay, I'm gonna go talk to the banker. And he didn't tell me, no, it's not possible. He told me anything was possible. And that made me feel good. Hi, I'm Veronica, and this is my banker, Roger. He's awesome. He's a good guy.
Welcome back here into Atwood Stadium. The conclusion of this Central Conference Championship game between Minnesota Aurora FC and Indy 11. And Indy 11 punching their ticket into the semifinals here next weekend. To be determined where and when. But they got the job done here against a very, very good Minnesota Aurora FC.
I mean, we couldn't ask for more. This is two of the best teams matched up against each other. A gritty, hard-fought game. No, it probably wasn't the best, smoothest game either of these teams have ever played, but that's what's fun about the playoffs. It's gritty, it's tough, and you have to battle through the adversity to get a win.
Take a look there at your final stats. 17 shots for Aurora FC. 11 shots on target, though. But at the end of the day, we talk about this a lot because we saw it this past Thursday. 28 shots for Minnesota Aurora, and they only scored on that penalty shot. And the goalkeeper for Chicago City had a great game. And then today, here again, Reason just keeping this game in front of her, keeping that ball at the back of the net. And that's all she wrote there for this matchup as Indy 11 gets that 1-0 win.
And hey, all the credit to the big-time players of Indy 11 doing the dang thing. Grace Barr on the defensive end, Sam Dewey on offense, getting the job done. It might just be a 1-0 win, but a win is a win. They get to move on.
That they do. Is we want to thank everybody here in our broadcast and production team here today with the Michigan Soccer Network. Joanna Tuttle, the third member of our team, did a fantastic job. Damon Knight on audio, and John, our technical director, Sam up there doing graphics. We appreciate you very, very much. We'll send you out here with highlights, but that'll do it from us here in Atwood Stadium, Kettering University. John Turner, Lacey Ayala. Everybody have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next time for more soccer right here on the Michigan Soccer Network.